Good morning. It's Mama Jess here, harvesting potatoes. I used my digging fork to leverage them out and they pop up. You can see them down here. It's kind of like going on an Easter egg hunt. But I have something really important I need to talk to you about, and this is for the sons of this country. Sadly, I fear many of you already know what I'm going to talk about. Perhaps you've been involved in this for a long time. But there's something in this country called pornography. There couldn't be a greater evil in all the world based on the nature of how hidden it can be. People can be involved in it and you wouldn't know. I call it the coward's brothel because these men would never go down to a real brothel. It's all hidden. And so it's very scary because a lot of girls don't know who's involved in it and who's not because they're not always honest. But this is something that I don't want you to be doing at all, under any circumstances. I don't care if you call it classy pornography, like I've heard some men talk about, where they'll say Playboy magazines and the vintage are more classy. Or they'll say, well, I don't watch that, or I don't do that, or I don't look at the hardcore, or I don't care about that. You shouldn't be looking at a woman like that in any way. That's what you would be called a peeping Tom. People used to be called peeping Toms when they were looking at things, or they were seeking out to look at people in these kinds of in these kind of situations. I'm going to try to tone my language down as much as possible, but it's really hard to explain the severity of it without talking about it and all of its gory details. But I'm just telling you, as Mama Jess, I don't want you around that stuff. I don't want you hiding that stuff. I don't ever want you to look at it. It will destroy your soul. It will corrupt your mind. I don't know if you know about petrified wood, but it's when wood turns into stone. And I fear that many men in this country have been pornified, where their heart and their mind are just stone. They've become dead. They're not suitable for society. And I don't want you to live like that. I want you to be fully developed. I want you to know how to work. I want you to be highly skilled. I want you to be useful. I want you to know how to provide and protect. If marriage is something you want to do, you need to know how to care for people. You don't use people. Pornography is the most self-centered, vile, nefarious, disgusting addiction that you could be involved in. It would be better if you were just to do some of the other run-of-the-mill addictions, because this addiction is using a human being. So you basically have become a slave trader. And it's disgusting if you find any entertainment or any laughs, because I have heard of men getting together and watching it like they watch a football game. And that shows how degenerate our country has become. So this is very important, and I need you to listen to me. If you have never seen it, don't ever, ever look at it. And if you have, do everything in your power to get rid of it. Go get help. My sons will not grow up to be whoremongers and perverts and peeping Toms. You will grow up to be a man, because these men, these boys that grow up into this stuff, they're not men. They're animals. You will not be an animal. You were made in the image of God, and you're important to this world. I care about you. And this world needs good men. So put away this foolishness and this nonsense, and this criminal violence is what it's becoming. And I want you to get on with getting a life. getting a valuable life and not wasting it. And I've got a lot of work to do around here, and it would sure be great to have a lot of help. So I want you to learn wherever you're at. I want you to learn all these skills and become useful. All right, thank you.